Up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Aaron from Cat Donkey here, and this video has been long overdue. Today it's time for my Week 16 picks, so let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into the thick of things of this NFL week. Good week of football. A lot of playoff implications in this week. So let's go ahead and get this thing started now, shall we? First up, we got Indianapolis at Baltimore. Some playoff implications here. Obviously, Baltimore has to win to stay in the playoff picture. They're at 8-6. Indianapolis 3-11. They're playing in Baltimore. I'm going to go with Baltimore on this one. I think they win by at least 10 points. Minnesota at Green Bay. If you haven't heard the news, Aaron Rodgers is now on the IR since the Packers have been officially eliminated from the playoff picture, which I think this is going to lead to Minnesota really cleaning house and leaving Lambeau with a win. So I think Minnesota wins that one, obviously. Tampa Bay at Carolina. I'm watching this game pretty closely, just like I am the Green Bay-Minnesota game. Because if Green Bay happens to win, if they somehow pull a rabbit out of a hat and Green Bay wins, the Eagles will have home field advantage clinched throughout the NFC playoff picture, and they don't even have to play their starters against Oakland on Monday night on Christmas. So they can just tell them to go have Christmas with their families and whatnot. So, anyways, there's some big implications there. So I'll be watching that game Saturday night. Let's go with Tampa Bay, Carolina. I'm going to go with Carolina on this one. They are playing in Charlotte, so and the Panthers got to win. Cleveland at Chicago. I think this one's going to be close. I mean, they're playing at Soldier Field, but I think Chicago wins this one. I mean, the Browns couldn't have been. Looks like my cat might come and join me for the video. Hello, Bella. Hello. But it looks like I think Chicago is definitely going to win this one. Lions versus Bengals. Got a battle of the cats here. I'm going to go with the Lions on this one. Even though they're playing in Cincinnati, I think that Detroit will win because they just got a lot of weapons. Matthew Stafford against Andy Dalton. You really can't, those two just aren't in comparison. You can't compare the two. Stafford is leaps and bounds better. Although I do believe that Stafford should not be the highest paid quarterback in the league. I'm sorry, Lions fans. I don't think he's worth all that much money to you. I just think, once you put some weapons around him, sure, he'll be worth it. But I don't think that he's worth it right now for you guys. Miami at Kansas City. Kansas City, I think, will win this one. And I don't know if Miami's been completely eliminated from the playoffs, but I think they'll be eliminated after this week. Buffalo at New England. I'm going to go with New England on this one. I mean, it's hard to bet against Tom Brady. Buffalo is a pretty good team, but they're not good enough to beat the Patriots, of course. Atlanta at New Orleans. This one is a definite must-watch if you are interested at all in the NFC playoff picture. I'm going to go with New Orleans on this one because I think that Atlanta, they're a good team. Don't get me wrong, Falcons fans, y'all have a great team with Atlanta, but I think New Orleans is a few steps ahead of y'all right now. So New Orleans, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with them over the win against the Falcons. Next, we have the Chargers from LA against the New York Jets. And I think the Chargers, they definitely laid an egg last week, and they're still in the playoff picture. I don't think that they'll win their division now after completely bombing against Kansas City last week, which I predicted that one, by the way. Correctly, should I note. But the Chargers versus the Jets. Huge shout out to Phillip Rivers. That guy is playing phenomenal football and should seriously be in some sort of consideration for MVP. The guy has been putting the team on his back, and his back's hurting right now because of that. So I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one. Sorry, Jets fans. I love the Jets, but got to go with the Chargers on this one. It's just got to go with them. And then the Rams against the Titans. I'm sorry. There's I'm not going to mention his name, but there's a fellow on YouTube that mentioned that this is actually going to be a good game. It's not. It is not going to be a good game because the Rams are going to mop the floor with the Titans. They're in Nashville. They're going to run them out of their own stadium. Rams take this one easily, I think. Denver at Washington. A couple of teams that are eliminated. Not much to play for here, except for pride. I'm thinking that I'm going to pick Denver to win just because I don't like Washington, being that I'm an Eagles fan. Jacksonville at San Francisco. Now this one, it's in San Fran. This one I think is pretty tough to pick because the 49ers are actually starting to play good football now. Which, if I'm a 49ers fan, I'm probably thinking, I don't think so. I don't like this playing well. I'm glad you have a lot of hope now because of Jimmy Garoppolo. Please don't scratch my couch, Bell. But Jimmy Garoppolo is playing great, and you guys have your franchise quarterback. But you also want to have a top tier pick, so you can get somebody like maybe Saquon Barkley or some other weapon in the draft. Excuse me. New York Giants and Arizona Cardinals. I think the Cardinals still have one little glimmer of hope of playoffs left. I'm going to go with them because they're playing at home, and the Giants, well, let's just say y'all are just having a tough time now. Seattle at Dallas, a big game, huge game. I think Dallas wins this game in Zeke Elliott's return and puts the Seahawks out of their misery. Pittsburgh at Houston. Going Pittsburgh on this one, coming off that terrible loss last week against Seattle. New England, pardon me. And then last but certainly not least, we got the Oakland Raiders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. My Philadelphia Eagles. And me and a bunch of other Eagles fans that I know are going to go with the Birds on this one because why not? This game's got a lot of implications for the Birds. I will have a video up probably by the end of the day tomorrow with my Eagles-Raiders preview. So anyways, guys, those are my Week 16 picks. I'll be coming at y'all with a few more videos. I've got a few good ideas for videos here in the near future. Hell, I might even record some of them tonight because I'm awake and might as well because I really enjoy making videos like this. So anyways, guys, Week 16 picks. Let me know down in the comment section. Nobody comments in the comment section when I tell them to do this. But let me know what your picks are. What's your favorite game of the week that you wanted to watch this week? So let me comment below. Let me know, man. Or girl. Or woman. Good Lord. Anyway, it's late, y'all. I'm tired. I got to get to bed. But peace out, y'all. And thank you so much for checking out the videos here on Cat Donkey. We'll see y'all around.